13 is the vibration for the month of April 2025, but also the entire year of 2029. Known as the lucky or unlucky number by some cultures, and depending who you ask, 13 is mathematically so fascinating and omnipresent it borders on magical. 13 overlapping circles make the fruit of life symbol, which is the geometric form of Metatron's cube, whose 13 spheres form the foundation for all 5 platonic solids, each of which the Greeks associated with the elements. 5 points make a star, and every 8 years, Venus's orbit makes a star. 5 plus 8 equals 13, and woven into the heavens through Venus, but also the moon, as there are new moons every 28 days, and in 1 year, made of 365 days, there are perfect 13 new moon phases. This exact math also relates to the 13 menstrual cycles women experience in 1 year. These new moon phases occur in 13 celestial astronomical signs per scientific NASA-derived data. These 13 new moons also occur alongside the sun, who equally shines through 13 signs, and the tarot correspondence to 13 is the sign of Scorpio, where the sun transits for 6 days 1 year, then 7 the other, in a breath-like pattern, and 6 plus 7 is also 13. 7 is midway 1 and 13, with 6 being the difference, and 13 is the 7th number in the Fibonacci sequence. 33 is also the number of the Savior, or Christ, who is represented in the tarot as the 13th tarot card as well. Salt, as in when Jesus says, "Ye are salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost savor, wherewith shall it be salted?" forms in cubes, and cube 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 vibrates to 13, and that salt of 13 are the 13 chakras that salt and flavor the body, made of earth. 4. Our souls, the salt, animate the earth, the life potential. Coincidentally, that verse comes from Matthew 5:13. Like all things that come from earth, our bodies will return to earth, symbolized by the fruit of life, rising from the earth as living beings, and returning upon death. Each time one more chance at becoming one with Metatron during life, which you will learn how in this video. Underscored by a relationship, symbolized numerically through the number 13 of death, reducing to the number 4 of life, a dance that unites all of us. In 2025, there will be no new moon in Gemini, but instead, Auriga, the charioteer of the heavens, who in the body, per the Hermetic principle, as above so below, is the spine, the chariot for the true charioteer within us, or rather, the 33 vertebral steps that the spinal fluid climbs from the base of the spine to the brain. Nothing is more universally defining to us human beings than our bones. What drama we create for these bags of bones because of the skin, which, if we cut open, still do we not all bleed red? Red blood and bones are what we are, and it is easy to forget that and lose your humanity and your salt. So how do you prevent yourself from losing your salt, losing the savor of your soul, losing your humanity, which no matter who you are, defines you as no better or worse than any other? How do you protect the salt of your earth and become one with Metatron, who is open to all? Whether you are new or not to this channel, the way is always through control of your vibration via meditation with eyes closed, focusing on your chakras, of which there are 7 corporeal inner and 6 extrasensory outer, 13 total, which correspond to one of the major 13 joints of the body, each of which is ruled by one of the signs, whose activations we track with astrology, that is, astronomical Adonisian astrology. Let's explore how to use all these occult secrets revealed so you can fully activate and tap into the salt of your earth and become one with Metatron. Hint: it's a light show, open to all, but you must be open, loving, kind, noble, and equally Jesus-like to all. "13 is the perfect vibration to purge in order to release old energy that you no longer want. What is even better is, in 2025, the number 13 is coming from the number 4 of April, to which 13 reduces, amplifying the true magic of this year's 13 vibration. April signifies the opening of flower buds, from the Latin aperire, and it was not until 273 years ago, in 1752, that the new year was changed to January 1st. Up until that year, America celebrated the new year on March 25th, in alignment with the spring equinox, the start of spring, and the ram. Winters signify the death of things. Vice versa, spring is the apparent start, the aperire, the opening and start, which is going to define the entire year of 2029. So now is a particularly great time to start anew. Start now, so come 2029, you are a master. Aperire your soul, and salt the earth of your body starting now. Start again your chakra journey with the new moon in Aries, April 27th, with your first red root Muladhara chakra of the earth element, ruled by Saturn. This would be the best time to start your chakra journey, whether it's your first or 5th time, under the eyes of the ram, who signifies the start. 6 planets will pack into Pisces: the Sun, Venus, Mercury, Chiron, Neptune, and Saturn. Venus and Mercury are in intense and elongated retrogrades. If you are a Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Saturn is going to place challenges unlike any time in your life. He is going to square all 4 of your main cardinal points, including your midheaven and pathway to success in life. Independence will be your final rewards when Saturn finishes his transit of Pisces, but after, perhaps making you fall rock bottom. Ask an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio what they just experienced the last 3 years of Saturn in Aquarius, doing the exact same thing to them. Everyone will tell you that indeed they hit some sort of rock bottom. It was torture, but it made them stronger and they are better for it, which is exactly how Saturn works. He slaps us with our karma, so we rise on our own from the mud, like a lotus. If you are an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio, congratulations, you are in your blooming lotus era. Aperire. Cetus, the sign of Jesus. Cetus, the sign of Jesus, and one of numerous ancient names for Jesus, as the letter J did not come into existence until 1524, and prior to, the followers of Jesus were Yesayans, as in Jesayan, from Jesus, or Cetus, as both words signify sacred secretion. Cetus is the whale, the Leviathan or Kraken, the end of cycles, or Jesus himself, who, like a Leviathan, eradicated the sins of the world. while Pisces is the symbol of the faith surrounding Jesus, who multiplied the fish and even recruited four fishermen who joined his ranks, which including Jesus, totaled 13. These fishermen is a literal and figurative name, as the sacred teaching of the kingdom of heaven, per Jesus, is all about the keys or the chakras, as encoded into his Lord's Prayer, where the crown on top the head is achieved only when the fish have crossed the river Jordan, or rather, the spinal fishy oil from the testes in men and ovum in women, the sacred germ born on new moons, or the Jesus, Cetus, the fish, which swims up the river Jordan inside the 33 vertebrae of the spine. Mercury is the god of enlightenment, who in the Hindu traditions from which the chakra teachings originate, and proves Jesus knew and mastered these chakras he called keys, as the Buddha. Thus, Buddha, the god of enlightenment, is transiting Jesus, the Savior, to what? Eradicate sin. According to the teachings of Jesus in the Bible itself, there is only one sin, the sin of hypocrisy. And if you think about it, Jesus is right too. All sins, indeed, come from this seed of sin called hypocrisy, which is to preach one thing and do another, to condemn another without seeing oneself is condemned. Or, as Jesus said, "You hypocrite, remove the wooden beam from your eye first." Eradicate sin with Metatron's light show. To eradicate sin, or hypocrisy, from which all other sin is born, you must sit in silent stillness with eyes closed and come to your own inner vibration as a physical being who requires breath. Rather than passively breathing, breathe deliberately, breathe consciously. Remove all awareness of your physical senses and let go of all the senses except for sight. Become consciously aware of the sensations your eyes pick up, even in the space behind your closed eyelids. Breathe in through your nose, as this expands your lungs, which places pressure on your spine. You want to join your belly button to your spine and keep the abdomen engaged with every breath, so only your lungs expand. This exerts pressure on your spine from the abs, the belly button, and lungs when they expand. Part the lips, keeping the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Take a moment to think of each one of your chakras in slow, sequential steps upward from red to violet. When you have followed each step deliberately, you will inevitably become one with Metatron. Your eyes will feast on a light show of cosmic proportions, akin to what you see on the screen, but it's simply just Metatron showing himself to you. A liquid crystal light, which is you, which is Metatron, which is the All, which is God. That liquid crystal light, that is the sacred secretion, the Jesus Christos, that oozes from the pineal gland, the heart of the brain, when it is activated by the fish that must cross the 33 steps of the spinal river Jordan to be baptized and reborn. The Jesus Christos is the blood of the pineal gland. And when you know the true power of Jesus, the true Jesus, you feel the eradication also of fear, terror, and uncertainty. You are reunited once again with the true source, the liquid crystal light of the all of which are the very domain and meaning of 13. Use these dates in the Adonisian lunar calendar for April 2025 to plan your dates of sacred secretion activation, as the moon activates the sacred germ in our bodies. In fact, every new moon induces the birth of a sacred germ in both men and women, called the Jesus, and you will want to sit in silent stillness meditation when the moon is transiting your sun, moon, and Saturn signs. So plan accordingly. As you can see, the moon is stopping by in Auriga for one day on April 3rd, and there is also a new moon in Auriga on June 25th, indicating if you already haven't had your birth chart analyzed by me, that you yourself could have your natal moon in Auriga, which is super rare and highly auspicious for your life. If you would like to start your chakra journey anew or again, join the channel's membership for $4.99 a month. And if you are ready to elevate to a higher level, upgrade to the master level for less than $1 a day, gain invaluable knowledge for a lifetime. If you do join the master level, email occultsecretsrevealed@gmail.com to get your free study guide. To become initiated and have your crystal serpent astronomy report, you must be considered or referred by someone else already initiated, or to be considered, email your request at the previously mentioned email. The fee to be an official Occult Secrets Revealed initiate, that is, you have a crystal serpent astronomy report, research compiled and authored by me with my copyright, is $1,133.44. Calls are $185 for 30 minutes and $333 per hour. Pay anywhere with PayPal. After 2 years, thousands of orders processed, tons of experience gained, you are paying not for my time, but the depth and life-changing, eye-opening value of my wisdom, which, as you know, because you tell me with love, adoration, and passion, which uplifts me and keeps me going, is incomparable, singular, scientific, authentic, original, groundbreaking, and powerful. My initiates, and perhaps even you, the viewer, know that my wisdom is not replicatable. It is highly exclusive to me and absolutely eye-opening, third eye opening, with which you see and the other two with which you look. I am the master you want, teaching you. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that can be told twice, and there will never again be a stage for you to perform, but this one, right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.